You're about to watch a conversation between a couple of friends and I about Tesla stock, but it goes so much bigger than that, including some extremely important concepts that have made me millions in these markets. I'm talking about some actual trade setups that I'd be looking at on Tesla and stuff like that. There's a lot packed into it, and you're going to watch a small segment of it. It's a good segment, but there is a lot more waiting for you with the full link to the video in the description down below. It's only available on Twitter or on X because I was analyzing the Tesla stock. So if you want to check it out, it's all down there, and please enjoy.
Right now, the dollar is going down. Because we got the very, very typical pattern. You've seen it a million times. Price goes down, price fights it a little bit, price continues down, right? That's the staircase to hell, or the opposite would be the staircase to heaven, right? We've seen this a million times. So the dollar is doing that. Here's one step, here's another step, here's a third step, and we're going down. That's the implication. It doesn't have to happen this way, but that's what it looks like. So to me, this looks like it's going to keep dropping down. And this range is really big. This is a big range. This support zone where bounces happen. I mean, you can draw it a bit tighter. You can definitely make it tighter, like, you know, this box here. But ultimately what it means is that we haven't reached the bottom. And usually if you enter a range, like when the price entered the range here, or here, or here, or here, or here, in all cases, you always return to the bottom. So you kind of have to expect that to happen again, now that we've re-entered. So, to me, that's a lot more downside. Then you look at it from a political angle, which is a lot harder. The question is, will the dollar get weaker? Like, will the United States get weaker? That is a very difficult question to answer. And just for reference, by the way, Biden took office, if you're curious, Biden took office over here. So immediately after Biden took office, the dollar got a lot weaker, and then it got very strong, and now it's in the same place as when he started. Which is crazy, by the way, because this represented the craziest bull market ever for Tesla stock too. And this represented a really, really uncomfortable time for both of us because Tesla and Bitcoin both got hit really hard. And now everything's back at baseline. But you know that you've done incredibly well because from here, back here 4 years ago, you probably got more money if you've invested in any of those markets. So you have done well, and that's really, really good to know. But anyway, dollar looks like it's going to be dropping down into this red box. And, you know, again, what does that mean for the S&P 500? Well, you know, typically it's an inverse correlation, right? If the dollar goes up, S&P goes down, and vice versa. So S&P is looking pretty good. It's been looking pretty good since, you know, here. That's 670 days ago, approaching 2 years. It's been good for a while. So, you know, and by the way, compared to COVID, this index alone is up by 2.5 times. You know, it's pretty good. So it's a really bullish environment. It's a really good time to be in the stock market, I think, right now, overall.